Alright, I'm back at Impala deck lid. I'm just going to keep welding. We're going to get this side done, then we're going to move over to that side, which isn't really that big of a surprise. That's what's happening. Well, let's just do a bit at a time. Not really going to make you watch this. It's about time.
Back behind the wheel. It's been like 6 weeks. Went through withdrawal.
Yeah, no shit. Nothing's getting done around here either.
First time I have this out, I hit the highway. I get tagged at like 128 in 100 zone.
Oh, welcome back.
Fucking idiot, eh? Total withdrawal. Not having a V8 under the foot.
Yeah, for
stupid.
Way too many weeks.
Way too many. It was so nice to have it out. I just wound it up on the head in like the first overpass. Eh?
Oh, yeah. Well, you and Sean, she got busted yesterday too.
Oh, poor Sean.
Oh, I know.
It sucks.
All right, Myles has been back for 6 minutes.
Take two.
And take two. And this time I'm going to push record on the camera and we're going to explain what we're doing again, which is the bottom of the Impala trunk lid. I finished welding it yesterday, and
really great.
The first thing I want to do before we try and put this together with that is I want to put a good heavy coat of gray epoxy on this and the other side. Let's see if we can lift it again. Yeah, so that's all sandblasted and kind of ready to go back together. So I want to get some epoxy here, and on the back side, inside of this. I'm not too worried. You're going to see there's a couple little pinholes and stuff. I'm not worrying about that till we get some epoxy on it. You can do your body work like this. I'm not to cut all that out for two little pits. Like I'm not worried about it. Yeah, we'll clean up that kind of stuff. We'll just give it a really good hand scuff. Once we get this ready for primer, I'm gonna hang up all the Buick stuff that I sandblasted, and we'll get that primed at the same time. And I might even go ahead and paint all this stuff black because it has to be black eventually. Anyway, so good start on that as well. So that's kind of a bit of a job for this evening. And yeah, Myles, look at how depressed he looks, eh? He's like,
no, my hands have been clean and
been like, why did I come back? I was laying on the beach. And
I did get a little beach time. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, right on.
A lot of historical tours.
Yeah, I bet. Well, we'll have to put a little montage together here, eh?
Right, it bumped into one of your fans in a foreign land.
Oh, that's so funny.
That was amazing. Yeah, Mr. Robert, that was pretty fucking great.
Oh, that's cool.
Took us on a tour all over Rome. Looks like we need to hit this with a little 400. Is it just me, or?
Yeah, or even 180 or whatever. Just whatever we got. Yeah, I didn't blast that. I should have. But that's easy enough. Just anything that's shiny, a little bit there, here, and then that's it. We'll get this hung up, and then we're going to take that and we'll flip it onto here, and we'll very carefully clean the inside of it. Let's get busy, and we'll cut to us hanging this monster up.
Pretty light when they're separated.
It's a little easier to move around, yeah. The hardest part was really just getting these two pieces weren't really quite the same shape, so I had to kind of. Yeah, it's close now, but we had to. You can feel there's a bit of a lump where I had to.
I remember, yeah.
Force them to fit, but we forced them, so good enough.
One came up, one went down.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's have it this way.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'll hold it.
Okay. And we'll just. And here, there. Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Okay. This isn't heavy anyway.
all them off while you prep paint or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this way and pull that way, and then when I paint this way. Gently. Pretty heavy. Yeah.
Fuck.
That's fucking disappointing.
Of course, that was the one I hung. What happened? This broke?
Yeah, the wire's just too old. No harm, doesn't matter.
Yeah. One more dent.
Still on the unpainted side.
Let's see how many runs we can get. The more runs, the more factory it's going to look. So I want to get some really good hangers.
Really
Really heavy.
I want some drips.
Yeah. Not quite enough runs.
We should do this like a Model T where they just dump buckets of paint.
You get rid of the dip. Or the core.
The core. It just runs down the whole body.
Nice thing on this is even one coat with this, there's more paint than like 15 rattle cans.
I was just thinking, how many? I'm like, I'd probably use rattle cans and I'd be in my third can by now.
No, this is the way to go. Just hammer. And again, if we get a couple of runs, I don't really care.
That's so satisfying.
Oh yeah. I love, you know, like that was a rusty piece of crap a couple of days ago.
Yeah. Blast and paint.
Now it looks brand new.
And you're going to finish paint on Buick parts.
Yeah, that's right. First finished part right there.
That's wicked. So exciting.
Well, I'd like to have that engine, that whole engine thing is going to be perfect by spring, right? With brakes and wheels.
Yeah.
That's how I like to paint stuff. We're going to sneak through here. That's it, eh?
Looks good.
Get it all? Yeah, I'd say it's all good enough, eh? Well, I guess I could just waste paint.
The underside of the trunk lid, not the side you'll see, the back side, if you want to just waste paint.
Yeah, I don't hate that idea.
All right, well that is pretty successful. Little paint, stuff going back together. Blew the rest of the black in here to get rid of it, but that has got tons of epoxy on it now. Beaters are back.
It's winter. It feels like it anyway.
Maybe I should just beat this tractor.
I was just thinking, this is one of the best purchases ever.
Yeah, no, this thing has just been so handy. I just love it.
Whenever I see one for sale, I'm like, yeah, I should pick one up.
Yeah.
And do what with it?
I don't know.
In the city. Drive
In the
up
city, it
the
would be
street.
tricky. Yeah, it's tricky to get it past the neighbors, I guess. But
It's pretty cool.
out here, I don't know. I might get another one. I would get another one. I don't know.
You're winning tire size award. I
Well,
tried
at least until you put the next size on your truck.
on the truck and it goes up a little taller. You know?
It's barely beating this thing. You still got the monsters on it.
31s in the back.
Yeah.
Snow diggers.
So good to be back in Canada with
It
a
is.
proper car.
Yeah, it is. I didn't drive for like 5 or 6 weeks.
That must have been crazy.
Serious withdrawal. You have no idea. Like we took a bus from the airport that we almost got in 3 major accidents in. So it's
Well,
nice to have control over your life again.
Yeah. Well, let me know what that's like.
Yeah, a little bit.
Some of us have lost control of our
I
lives.
don't even know if these work. Do they work?
Yeah, you got lights, buddy.
Nice.
All of them yet. You won't even have any comments about how you got a bulb out.
Let's see if she fires.
Let's see if it'll go. There's the sound.
I missed that.
Winter is back, you guys. Well, what year is this on this thing? Year 3, 4?
5?
No.
Believe it or 4 or 5?
4 for
Maybe
sure.
4? Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah. Didn't I do my Renault, my gold one, the same year you did this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't
so
driven
is
it
that 4?
since, yeah. I don't know.
Go back.
I got my Volvo almost done, but now I think it's too nice. But now that it's all done, I'm like, you know, I think I'm just gonna buy a winter beater.
Start all over again.
I might. I literally might. Yeah.
I want to do this with my brother-in-law's Monaco, but he's not signing up.
Not signing up for what? The chop?
Yeah.
Just tell them it's chop or you walk.
It's chop, it's gears, you need a stall converter. Oh, no, it's all crazy, right?
Well, I can see that, I guess. You know what? If you don't go crazy, it just gets it out of your hair faster.
Yeah. But it's not as much fun.
Is it a 2-door or 4-door? What is it?
2-door, hard top.
Monaco?
Monaco. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for the help, man.
Stay in
We're
touch.
glad you're back. Don't go away again right away.
More work to happen now, eh?
Oh, yeah.
All
That's
right.
awesome, buddy. Have a good one.
Talk to you soon.
Thanks so much. It's a beautiful November afternoon, and I think I want to take the Model T out for one last drive before we get snowed in for the year. And I wasn't sure I'd even get a chance because it snowed the other day, but it's melted enough that I want to go for a drive. Frankers can come if she wants, but I doubt she will. Bunny's coming though. And if it doesn't start, we'll just erase this video and say, yeah, the Model T's put away for later.
Is that a good idea, Francis? Ooh, got a mouthful of exhaust. You just sneezed.
Let's let that warm up for a minute.
Stay close, Missy.
Okay, carrying on with the total Volvo salvage project here. I'm going to start trying to put the door back together, and I want to be able to test the windows and locks so that we can button this up. A little bit of good news, I found the door panels. And I thought, well, great, that means I'll have found everything. Nope, just the door panels. Don't know where everything else went, whatever. So I've loosely hung the door panel on here and hooked up the power window switch. Of course, this is all right out of the barn. It's all super dirty. I just want to know if the window goes up and down when you complete the circuit through the switch. Possibly. And my signal light for the damaged side has arrived. I know you guys are just like, woo! Cheering on the Volvo. Power window action. Wow, that was a little stiff. She's good. Unreal. Okay. That makes me very happy. Charming chime is delightful. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Now we put it together properly. And we gotta fix all this now. It's looking pretty shabby, and it's come away from the thing, and there's clips and stuff. Anyhow, let's just magic that and back up. So I made a little sealer here. A little seal to replace the glue that originally held this foam thing on, panel thing. I don't know why people watch those channels with like 1300 horsepower nitro burnouts when they could be watching a guy roll out door seal for a Volvo. So just as I'm finishing this, I just realized that this would be the best time to oil the window motor and tracks and all of that shit, because once I stick this together, I'm not going to want to do that. Okay, successful window test, and just going to stick this guy on there, and then we're going to keep cleaning and repairing this. Right. I don't want to hear any red-green bullshit. How do you guys? I'm a busy man. We just gotta get this all going together here. He's doing it. He's fixing it with fucking, I told you. You owe me $10. Lovely. Okay. This all presumably jams in here somewhere. That goes da. What the hell is this one then? Is there a light in here? Right. I believe we are ready to put this back together. That I had forgotten how crafty all this is. Look at the wires just sit in their nice little thing there. That one goes there, something, little house, and that ends up there and runs the courtesy lamp at the back of the door. All nice and sealed up now. Include all this back down around here. Avoid the dreaded door handle death breeze coming through there. Got to pull these clips out, find new ones, or see if they're in the door. And that's about it. Okay, that's all back together and working. I'm surprised and pretty happy that it all seems to have survived the intervening decade since it was last installed on the car. Nice and tight, and all the rubbers are good still. Everything's working, windows tested, everything is sealed tight. Guess I haven't tried the speaker yet, but I haven't figured out how to get the code for the radio. If anybody knows, leave a note. I'm sure there's some Volvo experts out there. Maybe I just gotta phone the dealer, I don't know. I want absolutely everything working when this goes in for inspection. I don't want any excuses or bullshit. I just want it to be like you're just looking at a nice old car. Window. Check. Mirror. All right. Not too bad. That doesn't seem like much, but all that stuff's got to work, and you know, there's half a day by the time you fix that and sand it and take it apart and figure out how it goes together and make it work and take it off and paint it and put it back on and blah blah. Every little thing, right? Every little thing. I took the handles out of the blue doors because they were a different color. So I was going to put them in here. When I find the goddamn pieces for this car, I'm so mad, you guys. Anyway, done. Same thing in the back, same bullshit, blah blah. I'm just going to start putting it together. Happy sounds. Wow. Okay. I just want to say thanks to American Iron Addict for sending us an awesome bag of bulbs. All various 12-volt car bulbs, fantastic. And apologies to American Iron Addict for putting it in a Swedish car, but that's the bulb that we need.
There.
Don't put it in yet, oh my god. Is it going yet?
Yeah.
Look at that, that's a beauty. This kind of brings it back how old this car is, eh? Like every car today is LED bulbs, and these are just the old push and turn, same bulb that are in the 59 Fury in the Volvo. Okay, we trying it?
Yep.
Ready? 1, 2.
Yay, it's on.
Nice.
Fantastic.
It's pretty amazing that somebody would go out of their way to make a mold to make this piece for a car that they can't be selling a lot of these, but yet somebody tooled up a mold to make this, or several molds, and then it's just hammers in here. I think it's fun. It's still rewarding. It's not the same as, like, you know, some 5-year restoration.
Yep.
Yes.
Raw.
It's time to install the prize Bondo sculpture molding. This hole lines up. I've got 4 clips, and we're going to put a little panel adhesive on each end, and can't see how it could be much better than that without doing it properly. Anyway, we got clips on there, drilled the holes to match on the door, got a little masking tape on there, and I'm going to put, I don't know if we can see any of this, put a little bit of glue there, and a little bit of glue there. The rest will be on the original clips. Bit at a time, bit at a time. We've come to part of the job I was not looking forward to. This is the undamaged driver's side of the Volvo. And it has this very faint, faded out old pinstripe on here. It was originally a 16th inch wide strip of vinyl. I don't know when it was put on, but a long time ago. I think that it's more trouble than it's worth to get it off. I don't actually hate it as much as I thought I would. Let's have a look at the car without it. I don't know, I guess if you saw it without it, you wouldn't be like, where's the stripe? But I still think, I guess the thing is, it's not whether or not I like the stripe, it's whether or not one side of the car looks like the other. The whole point of this, just like with the more extensive, older jobs, the idea is to make it look like nothing ever happened. Not to necessarily make it look brand new, just to make it look like the rest of the car. So I've decided, because I'm an idiot, I have a 16th inch silver vinyl pinstripe, but if I put it on, it's just going to look just obviously fixed, you know? I just want the guy to be like, to walk by it, you know, and it's that little stuff. Anyway, let's have a laugh. This week's entry in the Waste of Time Olympics, faking the old faded vinyl pinstripe onto the Volvo. If I knew how to do pinstriping, I would hand bomb this pinstripe on here and that would look pretty awesome. But I do not. I'm not good at that. I've seen guys who are good at pinstriping and I am not good. There's a tiny number of things that I will farm out and pinstriping is one of them. Nevertheless, nobody's here. I'm going to cheat. We're going to use tape and I'm going to mask the pinstripe on there, but I'm still going to paint it and I'm going to kind of try and make it look a little haggard like the other side, just so that you kind of have to really do a little bit of a double take when you're trying to find the repair. It'll just be funny. We're just having some laughs. So, welcome to another episode of telling jokes that only you think are funny, or faking the pinstripe onto the Volvo. I'm just gonna go till the battery dies. We don't have a lot of battery power here. Don't have a lot of mental horsepower for this today. Quarter is gonna be the hardest, because it's got the most crown and you're kind of going to be committed each time you go down. You're going to have to peel the whole thing. The problem is that the panels are not tangent on these cars. It goes in and then it comes out, and it's nothing to do with the accident. It's just the way they're put together. So you end up having to restart, or it's got a big flat spot in it. So this has to be a 1/16 of an inch south of that. Don't want it to be so thin that it just comes right off though. Oh, what are we doing here? Silverado. Okay, it's fucking close enough. So I'm not trying to do a good job of this. I don't want it to look nice and new. I just want it to be barely there. It might have to be more there than this. This is not very there. Ooh, that's good. Sad fucker. Hey, when they play back this part of your life, and you're asked to account for it, and you're gonna be like, well, it seemed funny for a couple of minutes. It seemed kind of funny. About halfway down the first panel, I was like, this is fucked. So let's fast forward time. Maybe I just need to work on my, yeah, there we go. They'll probably look back and be like, his early career was better. I hear there's some way that you can speed this kind of thing up on film. I don't buy it. This, you know what we do here? This is where we put the wipe with the clock. But nothing happened. Psych. We'll just skip to the finish. Nobody wants to watch you actually do anything. Just get to the super exciting part where it has a tiny little silver pinstripe on it, kind of. That's what, I don't know. I don't know if it's too faint. We're gonna know pretty quick. Okay, all at once. So I mean, not really even any point in anything. I mean, it's going to look shitty. We want it to look kind of shitty. So far it looks just about the right amount of shitty, actually. It's not shit city, but it's slightly shitty. Definitely doesn't look new. Oh, nice, little bit of extra wear around the door handle. So look at, hey, that's what I'm talking about. It's fake-tastic. Oh, look at that. It looks pretty damn good, actually. That's just a dust line from the tape. That's nothing. Oh, look at how fadey it looks. First time I wash it, it'll take all the burr off the edge and make it even fainter. It looks like a dried up old vinyl stripe. Oh, why do I find this funny? If you found this funny, there's something wrong with you as well. Check it out. The interior is mostly back together. We're going to put the covers on there. We've got cleaning to do, but not an absolute ton, really. The car was clean right from the day I got it. That was one of the reasons I wanted it. Seats back in, belts, good. The car is just old enough that the leather is starting to have that, you know, it was kind of soft, but now it's kind of, I don't know, it seems more legit. Suede though, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get this all like super mint and shampooed, and then Frankers is gonna ride around in it. Look at me. Man, downtown with this thing. Check it out. Still got, yeah, you can still film classic darts in here. I've never had a car with this before. B-post Dolby. Oh, putting all this shit back together. Oh my god. You're so lucky I filmed none of that. Okay, wiring harnesses are back in. All this is done. Hinges are greased. Panels on, seat back together, seat belt installed, and covers back on, and this is back on. That seems like it was never off, but it seems loose anyway. Oh, it's good. As old as it is, it's got a little bit of that action. Whatever. Tested all this, it all goes uppy downy. Yeah, what can you say, right? We're getting closer. That's fun. It looks so much like the other side now, it's spooky. Time to put the side skirt things on. I don't think these are too bad. What do we need for each one here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 17 clips for each one. So, 34 clips, I'm sure none have gone missing. 10 and 7. Well, I did buy the big happy pack of clips. So these are the Volvo clips. that hold the rocker molding on, and I have like 2 good ones out of 14. So then we got the happy pack, and like looking through and thinking, okay, which one of these are we gonna kind of sort of grind down and kind of arsehole in there to sort of kind of, they're all, nah, that doesn't fit, this one too, no. Basically none of them fit. And then out of desperation, there's a whole second story and what looks to be exactly the right clip. So that's pretty good actually. That kind of, these are gonna be garbage. Let's try them out. Original Volvo clip versus you know what. Okay, we're back. It's Volvo clip challenge. Here's the factory clip. Get the tiniest little hammer that I could find. Okay, and holding. It's holding, you guys. Okay, well done, well played. All right, let's get something from the from our guest stars, hey? Guest starring Mr. Chang's multi-pack. There's fucking water. Okay, you guys, hang on a second. We are back. Team China. Oh. It's holding. Okay, all right, we're gonna quickly put the rest of this together. It's holding. Keep going. Oh, look at that. They're all holding just fine. Skirt back on passenger side. So far, so good. Everybody's had enough Volvo time. We got the skirts on. Volvo skirts. Ta-da! You see? Hey, everybody's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. The pinstripe's my favorite part, though. That'll fool them. Okay, that's the Volvo more or less back together. Couple of little pieces still on the list, but at this point it doesn't need to be in here. I'm waiting for my friend John, who has sourced brakes and timing belt kit for it. I didn't think that they would be as hard to get as they are. It's just, I guess it turns out that the car is quite old. So while we wait for those to come from the other end of the country, I'm going to push this outside and we're going to work on 1960 Impala. Not a bad looking old unit, actually. I'm very much going to enjoy taking this thing for a drive. One of these days. I'm super happy I found the owner's manual. And day one little brochure here. How cool. Oh, my Volvo, hey?
Let's talk about the
project
Volvo. Yeah.
coming together.
Jeez, that car's looking like a really nice car.
Which really means it's too nice for winter. So, do we just buy an actual winter beater now? Oh, you know, because a person needs to have 16 fucking cars plated. That's smart.
Wow.
Well, that's what it got. All right, we're back at the GCFCE, and we spent a fun afternoon chopping firewood with Dan, and Andy and Bunny, and now we're back to work on the Chrysler. All in all, not a bad day.
You know, today's the anniversary of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what better time? What better day to address this then?
Yeah. Sad day.
Sad day
in history.
Sad day in history. And a terrific segue into broken transmission.
Yeah, November 10th, 75.
Yeah.
Crazy 49 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. And we're actually trying to get work done tonight. Like,
well, not trying too hard.
Well, not anymore.
It is a sad day.
Yeah. Terrible day.
Okay, we're going to try and figure out why the transmission does not come out of what looks to be second gear. You said when the engine was running that the transmission output shaft was turning?
Well, if you look at the drive shaft,
okay, yeah.
It appears that it's spinning on that.
Oh yeah.
And you could hear it. Now, I have not witnessed it, but something was making noise under here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're lucky it didn't get too carried away and do a runaway on us, but yeah, okay.
We'll figure it out in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah, good.
Either way, it's still stuck.
Yeah. So we're going to just pull the floor out of the car. These cars, the front floor is bolted in, so we're going to start by pulling the carpet and the shifter boot and maybe the gas pedal, and then pull the carpet, and then we're going to pull the floor. Okay. Transmission reveal.
Does it say something you can put on camera?
Ah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Now, you know what I think we should do is take that top piece off. It's the same thing.
We're already here.
Yeah, we might as well give ourselves room. So let's take that off and then we'll see how that goes.
This would be easier if the shifter would move.
Yeah.
It's not going to.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Now we can see. That is awesome.
That's fantastic.
Now, even if we do have to take the transmission out, it's not really that big of a deal. As a matter of fact, it will come out the top of the car. If you take the U-joint off right there, you can lift the whole thing out the top. If it has to come out.
Okay, well, let me blow the dirt dust off of it.
A pretty fine time to get the master out while we're here. Yeah, or if you want to vacuum it quick, whatever.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. So, this will tell us, we hope, what's wrong with the transmission. If we can even get this off. Oh, never mind, like that.
Oh, it's stuck.
Yeah.
You'll get a little. Oh.
I don't think
Just
it's
watch
not
yourself.
stuck on my side.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. Flip. Yeah, I bet you it just got come out on this side here.
Yeah.
That's all it is, the rails.
No, that's not terrible.
No, it'll be fine. I bet you we can fix that in 5 minutes. Is that supposed to be in here?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh, the swivel goes in here and the other part, so it's come out of here probably, and it's because these are the levers that move the forks back and forth.
And that transmission looks fine inside.
And it is fine. Yeah, good. Yeah, somebody just forced the lever and they jammed.
Ooh, look at that spider. BC spiders.
Oh, get rid of that.
Is he on the floor now? You see him?
I don't see it.
Well, good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it. Do chemical warfare in here.
All right. Well, I'd say we just give it a light reconditioning. Like that's dirt, right? And position these so that we can spin the tail shaft. Then we know we're in neutral. Then we put it back together.
Because it doesn't
Maybe
turn right now, right?
Right. It's in gear now, right?
Yeah, it's totally.
So,
it's in gear.
okay. So we should be able to slide this guy halfway that way. Yeah, with a fork. There. Now try it now. Are you in neutral now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Dude, like it looks in really good condition.
Yeah. Is it just wear in here?
It's not even worn though.
No.
Like it's not even worn at all.
Well, something's fishy though, because it.
I wonder if it pops forward
if the fork got caught forward and it got jammed,
Yeah,
and then
well,
it
I
just.
think that's all it is. Somebody who had never operated a transmission before probably tried forcing it.
Well,
anyway,
we figured
easy
both
fix.
fits, right?
Easy fix, buddy. Where are all the fasteners?
On the floor right here.
Short one.
Hold on.
Yep. Feeling it?
Yep. So the two long ones go up the
Yeah,
front.
gotcha.
And we'll put those two on. I'm just like barely snuggle these things up.
Oh yeah. Right up the back. Push that unit this way.
Send her home.
We don't actually know if the clutch is stuck. Guess that won't matter if it's in neutral.
Is right stuff pouring off the side?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Run those three down that side. In front of here. That one's good. That's better.
You got something there?
Oh, yeah.
Can you go to third? Just try any gear. I'll try the clutch.
No, it won't do third. Let's do first. Yep, there's a gear. Well, rocking the car won't matter. Drive shaft's not hooked up.
Oh yeah. We have.
There it is. That's second.
Yeah. Such a habit to rock the car, right? Like, come on. Well, if we can't turn here, I'll turn the transmission. What's that?
First. Or is that reverse?
Yeah. Okay. Go
Okay.
out of reverse into first.
Okay,
First,
push the
yeah.
clutch. Push the clutch.
Clutch is sticky. It's probably still stuck to the flywheel.
Oh, and that would just disconnect the engine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have all gears though.
Yeah. Good. It'll be fine then.
At least on the bright side, you can still buy a clutch. As long as
It's
it-
probably fine, but it's just stuck.
And we're gonna go.
Oh, that's nice. That is fixed. I guess the trick is to put it on jack it up on the diff and start the car in like third gear,
Yeah.
you know, and then just let it down with the clutch held to the floor, and it'll just come loose.
Like that, see? Put a little grease in there just
Look
to
at
prevent,
that, eh?
prevent shit from going in. Okay.
Look at the goddamn size of that though, eh? Like that is so cool. That transmission.
So let's hook a rad hose up. Or let's hook the rad
Yeah.
hoses up, sorry.
Yeah.
Rad hoses up, let's run it.
You got a fuel pump and fuel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Let's run
Oh,
it,
yeah, man.
push the clutch and see if it goes into gear. That's
Yeah.
the only next step we can do.
Yeah. So you're saying start it in neutral and see if you can get it from neutral into a gear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it does, we'll hook the drive shaft up. If it doesn't, still hooking the drive shaft up.
Maybe the next step is hook the drive shaft up then. Like do it now while everything's cold, there's no exhaust, we haven't opened the door.
That's true. Let's take a 5-minute break.
Absolutely.
Chrysler's, eh?
Oh, I just hate this kind of thing.
I know, it'll be over soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Have you allowed screening on camera yet?
What?
Total meltdown?
Meltdowns, that's where the money is.
Yeah, that's
I need that meltdown gravy.
Yeah. I'm your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meltdown Dan, they call him. Man
Yeah.
with just no mental stability whatsoever.
They say he's lost control of his life.
they say he just can't walk away.
No, wonderful.
No. Okay, are we doing it?
Yeah.
Let's light this candle.
I just don't know when to walk away. So. Win a little bit, put it all back on the table.
I think these are the best. Like you take something that's.
This was not total garbage.
This was, I would call this car not garbage, right? And as opposed to hot garbage, which I tend to. Hey, 61 Belvedere Coupe, eh? What car did I buy? It's hot garbage.
Is the list shorter with that's not?
I think we got a bit of a leak on this bottom hose.
Which one?
Pass me the blue, the yellow, or the bottom
Here. Oh, that
clamp.
was.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, this thing takes a lot of fluid.
It's still very slowly leaking. You see if you can get it any tighter now. Yeah, it's way tighter now. It's willing to go.
That's as tight as it'll possibly get.
That's as tight as it'll go.
Yeah.
Okay, right. What's next?
Okay, take everything off the fenders. We should hook the drive shaft up and go get
Yeah, drive shaft.
Oh, are we gonna have a gas pedal?
You will have to possibly.
Yeah, you can still kind of hit it. If that's
not stopping. Yeah, but everything else is yeah, it's a truck.
What car number is this? 88. This is car 88.
We're in a truck. Oh, first start
With coolant.
with coolant. So we're gonna try and run it for more than 10 seconds. Are we gonna let it run out, or do you want to turn on the fuel once it gets going? First off, is it in neutral? Oh,
Yes.
it's on stands anyway. Okay.
Okay, that's hot. Everything's hot, so it's like... What could go wrong?
It won't start. I don't know. Let me just. Oh, I'll be damned. It does hammer.
You're gonna plug in the what?
I'm just unplugging the coil.
You want to run the carb and I'll run all this?
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's bad for the points. Old points, and then they fucking.
Perkins diesel swap, don't care.
Diesel swap, don't care. Yeah. Okay, do you want me to plug the fuel in once it starts?
Once it runs.
Okay. Just be very careful of the belt and the fan.
Actually, right?
Okay. Are you kidding? Let's shut it off. It runs so good.
Yes.
It's anticlimactic. I can open the choke a bit more actually.
Um,
Sorry, I got the fuel going. Hang on.
should I put it in gear?
Yeah, I was gonna say, put it.
I couldn't get the right. Oh, there it goes. Now it does. Now it goes into all the gears.
Yeah, no, it's the clutch is stuck. So put it into second, I think,
Which is top right.
which is top right.
Okay.
Start it up, and then get in there and push the clutch in and dump it and push it in a few times and see if you can get it to disengage.
Yep. That's easy.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that drive shaft is poor condition, eh?
I think it's more, sounds like brake more than anything. I don't know.
Yeah, it's great. They've already worked and stuff.
Are you on the floor?
What's that?
Is it the same with the clutch in or out?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing to do then is to hold the clutch to the floor and let the jack down and hope that it breaks it loose. For that we have to be outside. But it's sure, listen to that.
And that'd be nice to have with a key though. So you could kill it right away if you had to.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Or even run those wires to inside the car.
And put a switch.
Yeah.
I can build a panel.
Because you need something to hold gasoline too. But
can I just put it in neutral for now then?
sure, yeah.
Little smoke coming off, all the penetrating oil, eh? Oh, is the temp gauge working?
Top right.
No, that's at 50, right? Temperature just over 100.
I'm gonna take it down, okay?
Yeah. The temperature gauge works in this car, eh? Like, that's pretty magical. That's a quality machine. Seems like it should be running fine. Now, is it flooded? I see fuel here. You know what? We might have just an overfuel situation there. Is that possible?
Well, I kicked it down.
Oh, dude, yeah, we got a problem, yeah.
Way too much gas?
Way too much gas. We gotta, like, drain the gas. Oh, I'm so happy. At least it's nothing serious, but no, this was overfueling like crazy.
Okay. Well, that pump's like 7 PSI, and this thing probably needs like 2.
Yeah, no, we got a problem. Like,
Want to give it any revs because of that.
Yeah, that's... Will it stay on the fast side, okay?
no.
Is that out of gas now?
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Just
I think it was getting way too much fuel. Way too much fuel.
I think it'll start and go right out. Does the park brake work? That would be one way to try releasing the clutch. Just have your foot on the floor with it in second or something. And then just yank the park brake.
So you see if it knocks the clutch back?
Yeah.
We can try it. We gotta hook fuel back up then and go through that again.
Mm-hmm.
Second or third?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Usually if you're dropping the car, you'd be in something like third, so that it's very unlikely that the car can spin the tires, right?
Well, this is the big 8 though.
That's true. It worked?
It worked like a fucking damn, yeah, it worked great. Yeah, it is like a boom, it all works now.
It's fine now.
Yeah, it works.
You can go in and out of gear.
100%, let's put more fuel in, I'll show you.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Yeah.
I believe you. That's exciting. just pulled the e-brake. It was actually strong enough to crack it loose.
I fucking yanked on it pretty hard. I pulled on it pretty hard. Right?
What was the clank? That was just
that was everything just going clank. I don't know if the diff and everything, but it made
wow.
Yeah.
It was quite a clank.
Yeah.
But it cracked it loose.
Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna work.
Awesome.
In a million years I didn't think I was gonna work.
Yeah, that was a real Hail Mary. So now we got a running car with a functioning clutch and transmission. So that means if we let it down, it's going for a drive. We just got to rig up a little better fuel and a low pressure pump. Yeah, okay, let's test it like you went over a jump. You couldn't do it. This is way further than I thought we would get today. So I'm very happy about that. Seems like it wants to live. Okay. Good. What's next? We need to just figure out a stable fuel supply. When I couldn't get it to idle, it's not because it was starving, it's because it was flooding and would only stay running at high RPM because of how much fuel was in it. Is that possible?
There's a little gas laying around. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep running. Right back in it out. I'm gonna pull the silk right off. Well, it is what it is. It's doing pretty good. Oh my god. It's actually moving. Yes.
Clutch sounds pretty nasty.
It'll be fine. It's working well though.
Oh, this car's gonna drive nice.
Hey, we still got half a tank. What was that?
That's
oh,
the
it's
clutch.
the clutch. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? How's the temp?
Fine.
Oil pressure, fine. Driving around. 38 Imperial, buddy.
This is a pretty. This is.
Pretty special car. And it's actually running and driving. Like, that's so much further than I thought we'd get.
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got enough gas to go around one more time.
Oh, usually. Look how nice it's steered.
Oh yeah. And the clutch, it's a little hissy sounding right now, but it's not jerky at all.
But it's going into gear now without grinding.
Yeah. Oh, it's so awesome. Still burning about 2 liters of penetrating oil out of the muffler. Oh, I knew he'd gun it. Everything seems good.
It's not even using that much fuel.
No.
You want to hop in and go for one more little run?
Yeah, sure. The exhaust definitely has an interesting smell. It's definitely burning a lot of LCD blaster out of the manifold. It's not even getting warm. Did you notice that the speedo moved?
No, I couldn't see anything.
Okay, let's try it. It's moving. The speedo works even.
Yeah, we're 10 miles. Oh, 5.
This is amazing. This car is so good.
It shifts really good too.
Are you gonna pull it back in before we run out of gas?
Oh, we're almost out of gas.
Yeah. Not much finer. I can't believe the headlights just came on. That is so awesome. We did not know that was going to work. We just tried them a few minutes ago. I don't really know how that could have been much more successful. Did you kill the points?
What's that?
Kill the points?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it off the cable here.
I don't know how that could have been any more successful than that. Didn't even use any gas.
There's still gas in it.
Yeah.
It doesn't even overheat.
No.
And then
cool.
the lights all. I pulled the light switch in there a couple times. The lights came on.
Yeah. I know. It looked amazing. All the smoke I see is just penetrating oil burning off the exhaust, right? And that's good. You know what? That was full right to the very top and it was not flooding. So there's nothing wrong with the car. It's just it had too much pressure. So first impressions? Just more old rubbish or what?
Yeah, just another old car. It's amazing.
Right?
Like,
I know. What a car, yeah.
I am fucking ecstatic. I am, to say the least.
The weight, the steering must feel amazing.
It is. The whole car is amazing.
And the shifter feels nice, hey? I'm so happy. Like, that completely came back to life. And it wasn't even juddery. Like, the clutch wasn't even grouchy. You could hear it, but it felt good. Like, it wasn't, you know? Like, you can drive it. It's not even, there's not even any like, oh God, get the pan and put it underneath. There's nothing. You don't even
the clutch is less noisy each time.
Yeah, it'll clean up. It's just rust. It's just sanding itself down.
These don't have any heat in them, which is good. But these do, which is good.
Yeah, and the bottom one is almost cold, which is good. That's what you want. This thing runs like a fucking new car. Like,
it's amazing.
It's gonna take very little.
Like
you got brakes on this?
What's that?
If you put brakes together, you're driving.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Brakes and tires.
Yeah.
There's your day off shot up anyway. Did the instrument lights come on?
Yeah. But like, look, the more you pull it out.
Oh, that's the dimmer too?
The dimmer is everything. It all pulls out.
Oh my God. That's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. The ammeter works, everything works. I guess the gas gauge doesn't work, but you have the bottle on the window, so you're good there. Oh, your headlight relay is weak. Yeah, okay.
Also, see if the tail lights work.
The whole thing just came back to life. You just need to clean up that relay. Yeah, having the yellow wire hanging out the door did spoil the illusion a tiny bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. Beggars can't be.
Yeah, oh man. Driving it around though, from a car that looked pretty forlorn when it got here. I wonder if the idle speed's even a little fast now.
It's a little fast now,
Yeah.
You can leave it for now. We gotta still.
Oh yeah, yeah. That worked great. All we gotta do is circulate water. I promise I'll bring the Jenny next time. Fuck dummy. So one of those is the red light relay. If you have to take it apart, there's a set of points in there. Just
clean the points up,
clean the points, just like everything else. What a car! Woohoo! Runner. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the show this week. another awesome week and a lot of fun putting that together. So happy about Dan's Imperial. What a treat. I did not expect that to go anywhere near that well, and to get it out and actually be driving it around was, you know, that was quite remarkable. We did not expect that. Coming up very soon, we have nearly completed the Buick Dynaflow transmission. We have lots of footage of that going back together. And we have a new episode of Classic Darts coming soon. We'll be finishing up the Volvo timing belt and brakes and carrying on with the 1960 Impala splice restoration project and the 1959 Buick LeSabre flat top. In addition to the Citroën SM that I'd really like to get a lot of hours in this winter as well. Not really running out of things to do. Thanks so much for leaving a comment or hitting the old like button. It really does help the videos get seen. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, please double check. I know YouTube unsubscribes people at a pretty alarming rate. Thanks again to everybody who bought a Cold War Motors 2025 calendar. They are all shipped. Now we have a slight inconvenience in that Canada's Postal Service has just gone on strike. We have all of the calendars out in the mail, and a lot of them have already arrived. Of course, the Postal Service has decided to leverage their position by striking at, you know, the height of the Christmas rush. I'm afraid we can't obviously do anything about it, but I know all the calendars will get there. I'll of course keep everybody posted, get it, as soon as this is resolved, and mail service will resume. Thank you, as always, to the patrons of the show. You guys make it possible to do the show, and if you're somebody that looks forward to it every week, this is how we put it together. Without the patrons, there would be no show. They make it possible, and so as always, invite anybody who's interested in keeping this going to check it out. And thanks so much to everybody who has contributed through the PayPal and Super Chat thanks options here on YouTube. Very, very kind of you, and definitely a tremendous help. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys stick around and have a terrific week. Thanks so much. Cheers. Is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.